Welcome back. Today's video is discussing Loadout. We're going to talk about the two best guns in the game. Yes, I said it. Two best guns in Warzone today. Not the Bruin, not the Kilo, not the Ram. So, as always, the link's in the description below. Please click, like, follow, hit the subscribe button. Got two best tips. Two best tips. Everyone wants. Everyone wants the best tip, right? Near the end of the video, late game loadout discussion, ghost classes, how to get fully loaded. Tired of your buddies saying, I got no ammo? Send them my way. Let's get to it. Welcome back, everyone. Now we're going to get to the main part of the video discussing loadout. Two best guns in the game. We'll start off with the M4 snipe. I'm not going to discuss the sniper just because I have an entire video on how to snipe like GUI. So that's in the description below. Click the link. You guys can check that out. Let's just discuss the M4. Our M4 builds a monolithic suppressor. Got accuracy, range, control. It actually helps more than just keep you off the radar. Then the Grenadier barrel, which is an amazing barrel. Helps for damage, recoil, bullet velocity, recon, control. You can see all the green. You could run the Corvus Custom, but we'll get into that later in the video showing late game class, why you'd rather run that later in the game versus early in the game with the Grenadier barrel. Attack laser for quick ADS speed with the M4, because we're going to be running it, gunning. We want to be able to get it up quick and be able to take out our enemy far or close. Commando foregrip, that's the debate. Everyone thinks the Merc foregrip's really good. I really like the Commando foregrip for aiming stability. You get a lot more control, you get range and accuracy as well. Commando foregrip's all around great for any gun, and the 60 round mag. So that's an overview of the M4. Let's get into the other gun. The other gun, these are both guns that people don't ever think about running anymore. The MP7 is still one of the best guns in the game. So looking at the MP7, we have the FSS recon barrel. Helps with the range. You can see that you get range, accuracy, and control with that. Monolithic suppressor does the same thing. So this thing's going to be able to poke at 70 meters. You'll be able to do really far shots with this. Got the Commando foregrip, which the Merc for hipfire accuracy if you want a little bit more of that. But I'm going to run the stipple grip tape on that, and that's going to bring our mobility back. You can see that the green mobility is way up. That helps with aim down sight speed. So I don't really need the Merc foregrip for as much bringing it up or the hipfire accuracy, because I'm going to be able to ADS this so fast. So those are the breakdown of the two guns that we have. Those both run with that HDR. So if we want to get into the perks quick, perks, this is easy. EOD is a must. Cold-blooded, waste of time. They nerfed the thermal. It's not as good. Overkill is a must for running the double weapons and amp. I'll show you a video clip why it's so awesome to have amped and how fast you need to be able to swap between your sniper and the SMG. And C4, stun grenades, always fun blowing up cars, stunning your enemy. That's a must for the loadout. So these are the two main loadouts. We're gonna go over some clips, and we're gonna go over these M4 Kilo end games, M4 late games, those ghost tips that I was talking about. So stay tuned after the clips. We'll get right to it. Enjoy. They call me hacking? Dude, I'm not even close to hacking.
I got one down. Target is down. Well done.
Hope you enjoyed those clips. Now you got to see why the M4 and the MP7 are two of the best guns in the game. Now, to go over a quick discussion of late game loadout classes. People never seem to have ammo late in the game. They grab guns that only have 60 rounds in them. Always have to have late game setups in, even double late game setups. You can see I have the M4 Kilo in game, the M4 late game. So one of the main M4 late game class, we're going to go over that really quickly. The Corvus Custom barrel, because mobility is much better than this. This takes way less mobility on the Grenadier. You want to be able to move that quick. Same monolithic suppressor, Commando foregrip, 60 round mag, but the fully loaded perk is on this. We want to have the ammo. We want to be there. And if you find a regular gun, I always like to run it with a Renetti or something with fully loaded for a pistol, because pistol and SMG ammo is the same. You'll be able to have full SMG ammo if you find an MP5 laying around, MP7, someone's SMG on the ground. You'll be able to have two good guns. You will switch back. Obviously, we have amp for that reason, switch back and forth. We'll have our ghost perk, EOD for late game C4 and stun. Also, the MP7 ghost class. Huge tip. If you want to run the MP7 and get ghost, you always have your same MP7 setup as before, but you have your pistol setup as ghost, just like we had on the M4. So when you're running pistol and SMG, your backup gun is always going to be fully loaded. You can never have to give up a perk on your MP7 for late game. So you can run either one late game. It's a must to have it fully loaded, and then you can swap out your weapons. And you can just have these set up for your ghost classes, because when you go for your second loadout, you you're picking these two classes and just grabbing your other guns that you have up here. Yeah, the M4 or the SMG. These won't have fully loaded on them, but these are both fully loaded and ready to go. You'll get the full ammo. So many people are still not running late game classes. I still don't understand why. There's another option you can run, M4 kilo double AR. People say, oh, that's stupid. Well, you're running the fully loaded M4 with the custom Corvus, so you got the mobility in that. But you might want a little extra range on that 5th round. It's a 5th round, so the circle's a little smaller, but you still gonna want to get something with range. So you run a kilo, you have the barrel on there, the Prowler, you have the VLK, which gives you that extra range, and you're getting all that ammo. So you'll have two 60-round clips to be able to swap back and forth with the amp right on that last loadout drop. So these are two huge tips. I hope you guys take them and use them, because nobody's still running late game loadouts, and I don't know why. So run those classes, and if you really want to get serious and you're running the Ghost HDR late, you can do that as well. Same HDR build that I have in the How to Snipe Like GUI video. Run it with an SMG. Always have the secondary set up with something fully loaded for your SMG. You find something, and then you can just grab whatever weapon on your ground. Say the MP7's available. Grab that and you go with the HDR. You're in the quarry area, you're in an open area, military bunkers, you need something with more range, you want to snipe a little bit. I always have a Ghost HDR class set up. So those are my late game classes. Those are my end game classes. I definitely recommend all those. And as always, enjoy, stay gooey.